2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I got my Pfizer vaccine, and I felt about 25% of my stress just melt off my body. My name is Emily. I am Colombian American, and I am a first generation. I came to this decision, literally, it took about a year of thinking about whether or not, if they had a vaccine, like, would I take it? Do I want to be a guinea pig? And I realized that nothing is ever going to go back to normal. And sometimes you have to take a chance. And quite frankly, I'm glad that I did take a chance, because bit by bit, we're going to get as normal as we possibly can. And a lot of people are freaking out about, I don't want to take a vaccine that was developed so quickly. And it's just like, have you considered that maybe this is what could happen if scientists are given all the resources that they need? Maybe we did, have more vaccines if it weren't about money and politics and what's going on. Like, the entire world came together and like, we need to deal with this because an entire global community was suffering. So I was like, if they give it to doctors first and all the rich people, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay. Over the last 3 weeks, both of my parents have been COVID positive and symptomatic. They were pro-Trump and they're anti-vaxxers, and they believe that COVID was a hoax until it happened to them. My father was a little less intense. My mother could barely stand up. She actually needed help using the bathroom, and after being sick for 2.5 weeks, it's the first time she was able to get up. When I told my parents, pre them getting COVID, they were so upset. They sent me all these anti-vaxxer propaganda. They were like, you're gonna die. Also, I wanna say, sidebar, I have rheumatoid arthritis and I have ulcerative colitis. So my immune system is a hot mess on a good day. And on a bad day, useless. So my parents were worried about me, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna die, you're gonna have a terrible reaction. Like, what if you have a tick for the rest of your life? And I was like, well, sign me up, I'll get used to it. And then now that they had COVID and they're freaked out and they believe that this is real, they're like, get the vaccine. You will not be okay if you get this. And they're happy and glad that I did it, which is sad that they had to experience that in order to have some form of enlightenment and education about the situation. I highly recommend getting the vaccine. Herd immunity takes way too long. Why gamble with your health? Why gamble with your lives? Why gamble with the lives of the people that you love? And I always tell them, we are not that important. The very important people already got the COVID vaccine, and they've had their second doses and they've had some time, and none of them have dropped dead. So I'm pretty excited for my second dose. And I'm also terrified because everyone is talking about how horrible their second dose is. And I was just like, well, again, like I said before, my body's a hot mess. So I'm gonna be useless. So I'm pretty excited to not be scared. Imagine that. Just imagine that for however long, your butthole's not gonna be tight because you're stressed out and you're just like, oh my gosh, did I get COVID? Do I have to get tested? Did I wear a mask? All of these things that we've been stressing out and we've integrated into our daily routine, it's gonna be gone. And that's awesome.